Namaskaram. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shri Krishnavagishayatishwarabhyam samprapta chakrankana bhashyasaram Shri Nutnarangendra yatau samarpitaswam Shri Krishnamaryam Guruvaryamide Virodhe Kartike Mase Shatatara Krutodayam Yogacharyam Krishnamaryam Guruvaryamaham Bhaje Krishna Suri Daya Patram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanathāryam Vandeham Yoga Deshikam Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Today is Thursday, day 18 of Margashirsha. Today also happens to be Shravana Nakshatra, the asterism specifically associated with Oppiliyappan, the form of Mahavishnu, who presides at the Oppiliyappan Kshetra near Kumbakonam. And so it is a day for fasting. Thursday also is a day earmarked for remembering, for offering our gratitude to the Guru. Because in the absence of the Guru, no seeking, no knowledge is possible. One might be a seeker, but for our cup to be filled, one needs a Guru to accept us. We need to be ready. We need to have the readiness, the willingness to submit to that process of receiving learning. And there has to be this, what you could say, an encompassing acceptance from the Guru. Once a Guru has accepted us, that marks the first step in a spiritual journey. In speaking about how the term yoga is derived, Sri Krishnamacharya gives us a very beautiful derivation simply of the letters that constitute the term yoga. And he maps it to the visual of Mahavishnu along with Mahalakshmi seated on Garuda, the Vahana. He says, Marut, Hari, Rama, Tarkshya, Bijam, Sankalanat, Yoga. Marut here is the wind. The wind is represented by the Bijakshara Yam. Hari and Rama. Hari is Mahavishnu, Rama, the consort of Mahavishnu. Together represented by the two aksharas, and So you have a plus u coming together because they are inseparable. Purusha and Prakriti are inseparable. When we say Shriman Narayana, it is Narayana along with Devi Mahalakshmi only. And so A plus U, and come together to form the Bijakshara O. Then you have Tarkshya. Tarkshya represents Garuda, indicated by the syllable Gam. Gam as a Bijakshara is very powerful. It implies movement, implies that which keeps moving. Here, Krishnamacharya says that this Gam indicates Mahavishnu indicates Garuda, who is the vehicle upon which Vishnu and Mahalakshmi travel across the universe. Now, at a very surface level, one could wonder, one could say that, what is this? Why does such a powerful entity, why does it require a vehicle? Why does that entity require a means? When we say that Vishnu is all-pervasive. Nevertheless, the fact remains there is that there is a subtle significance hidden within this imagery as well. Mahavishnu is known as Garuda Gamana. Garuda literally can be interpreted as the wings of speech. And therefore, Mahavishnu's vehicle. And when we go into the Amarapusha, Garuda is known as Garutman, which refers to the stratosphere surrounding the earth. And so when Mahavishnu and Sriman Narayana, as the power, the force behind the light of the sun. When Narayana is Surya Narayana, Garuda represents the stratosphere, which is able to convey and modify the rays of the sun to the earth, mitigating the heat and giving us that, the power of that heat and light in a manner that all of us on earth can tolerate. It is believed, according to the Shatapatha Brahmana, it says, Trivrid Veda Suparnakyo Yajnam Vahati Purusham. This Supreme Mahavishnu, who is Yajna itself, who is the very embodiment of Yajna, is carried by Garuda. Garuda is the power of Vak. And Garuda, therefore, is an embodiment of the Vedas. It is through the teachings. Here, remember, Vak is not just astral. For us, it has to be received through the mouth of a teacher. It has to be given to us by a guru. And therefore, it represents the words uttered by the guru that are in no way in misalignment with the words of the Shastras, of the Agamas, of the Shrutis. And so if Mahavishnu is verily Yajna, Garuda represents the embodiment of the Vedas. Garuda is also believed to be the embodiment of courage. Garuda and his consort, Unnati, the terms are also very beautiful. Garuda represents that which causes movement, Garutman, that which is very powerful, that which carries speech as if on its wings. It carries the essence of the Vedas. That is Garuda. The consort of Garuda is Unnati. Unnati is that which represents growth, progress, upliftment, and also known as Vinayaka. She is also known as the queen of knowledge, because not only do we have to receive the Shabda, we also have to integrate it, internalize it, and allow that to transform us from within. The children born to Garuda and Unnati are 6 according to the Puranic lore, and they are named thus: Sumukha, the one who has a beautiful face; Sunama, the one who has a beautiful name; Sunetra, the one with beautiful eyes; Suvarchasa, the one with dazzling vigor and radiance; Suruk, the one who is very beautiful; and Subala, of great divine strength. All of these are allegories. They represent that where there is the union of the power of speech and the power of knowledge, what it manifests as is simply beauty. And it is this, the beauty of the divine, that the Guru makes accessible to us. And Krishnamacharya interprets the term yoga this way, bringing Marut to match with Yam, Rama and Hari, and coming together as the inseparable Divya Dampati, represented by the Omkara. Gam is Taksha, Garuda. And so this is how, as Garuda, the Guru to us, therefore, is like a Garuda, who can, at a moment's thought, bring the Lord to us, make us accessible to that divine, or make it proximate, make this connection to the divine that much quicker, that much easier, that much free of obstacles. So we see that while the rishis of yore have inferred, they intuited presence of magnificent divine, and the concept of Brahman is ingrained in all thought. Nevertheless, we find that this is not possible for us to infer simply through the mind or the senses. The presence of Bhagavan is something that defies logic, and therefore we need the Shastras and we need the Sampradayas. Sampradayas are the teaching traditions to point us to us, to show us the paths, to carry us as the vehicle towards our destination, which is Lakshmi and Narayana, very beautifully also represented as O. A plus O becoming O. Om is the Bijakshara associated with Brahman itself. And that is the job of the teacher. Now here, when we speak of the month of Margari, of Margashirsha, it is synonymous with Anda. Bhuma Devi, the earth mother herself, is believed to have incarnated. She is one among the 3 consorts of Mahavishnu. As he rests on Ananta Shesha, is Shri Devi, Bhudevi, and Neela Devi. These are Mahavishnu's three consorts. They represent various aspects of Prakriti. Mahavishnu is Paramapurusha, Uttama Purusha. That absolute divine descends, comes down out of great compassion. Mahalakshmi represents power, Aishwarya. She represents the abundance of knowledge. She is the one who refines us. She removes our impurities and makes us glow like molten gold. That is the Aishwarya that she confers. Bhuma Devi gives us patience, patience in this process of reaching out. And sometimes when our actions may cause anger to Mahavishnu, she's also the one who pacifies him, because that is the nature of the earth: forbearance, forgiveness, tolerance, acceptance of everything. These are the qualities that Bhuma Devi represents. Neela Devi is associated with the Maya that is caused by Prakriti. Nevertheless, we have to move the veil of Maya in order to be able to understand the truth behind. So Andal is born as an avatara of Bhuma Devi, which is why you will see that the Tirupalai is replete with references to nature, references to the fertility of the soil. There are such lovely threads there. What is also very important is Andal's role as a guru. You cannot celebrate the month of Margari without invoking Andal, because she is the spirit of Margari and she represents that Guru Tattva, that in just 30 verses, she has condensed, crystallized the essence of the highest teachings of Vedanta. And therefore, we revere Andal as the Guru, so much so that even in the Tamil tradition, we see that it is common to name a month and to identify specific dates based on the tithi, on the face of the moon, or the nakshatra, the asterism. And so we might say that this is Shri Jayanti, Krishna Jayanti, Janmashtami, where we are celebrating a tithi, Ashtami tithi, which is the month in the month of Krishna's birth, and so on. This is true for all the months of the calendar. Only for Margashirsha, for Margari, the day is identified not by the tithi or the nakshatram, though they are referred to, but the first form of identification is the pasuram for that day. So much so, again, that in all the important Vishnu temples across Tamil Nadu, the first few words of that pasuram for that day would have been embroidered onto one part of the clothing, either in a sash or on a, just a throw that is placed around form of that Lord. You will see the first few words of that day's Pasuram. That is the power of Andal's poetry. This is not just poetry, it's not just poetic excellence. It is Andal standing there as the Guru, showing us the path. She shows us the goal. She shows us the means to do it. She tells us what to do, what not to do. She rouses us out of our stupor, and she holds our hand, showing us, walking with us in delight, where while this notion of Brahman, of an exemplary, magnificent Brahman seems so far away, so abstract, in her retelling of the Pavai Nombu, she takes us to Vrindavan. She makes us part of the gopis that surround Krishna. She immerses us into the Krishna Bhakti. And this is the hallmark of a true Guru. And so you could say that the Tattva represented by Garuda in that interpretation of Shri Krishnamacharya is embodied by Andal, not just Andal, by all the Gurus, all the Mahatmas who have walked, who continue to walk, who will walk on the surface of earth as guides, as inspiration. Just yesterday, the 1st of January, is celebrated within the Ramakrishna and Vivekananda mission as the Kalpataru Day. It is a day, a very special day, because it is on this day that Ramakrishna was believed to have gone into a state of trance, and is believed to have revealed himself as the Kalpataru, a wish-fulfilling tree. And it is believed that when he was in such a state of meditative ecstasy of Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the power of that intention to bring wellness to all his disciples gave them so much, so many new spiritual experiences and evolution that they sensed within them. So that is the power of the Guru. You can just give abundantly. And so this we will hold as our focus for today, specifically the idea of Garuda. While Andal represents the Guru Tattva, she is the Guru that we celebrate in the month of Margazhi, showing us the path. But the practice I'm giving you today will focus on Garuda as the Guru. How does this Guru, in the path of yoga, how does the Guru lead us to the Supreme? It is through the breath. Because Yam is Marut. Spoke about Hari and Rama, that is the goal. Gam representing Garuda, the Guru. What is the means? What is the methodology that the Guru uses to bring us to that Supreme? It is the breath, the marut outside, the air that we inhale as the breath, the very vital living breath that moves into us as prana, that divides itself, performing the different metabolic functions in the body as prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. And then the exhale as whatever is not needed, whatever is limiting the body, whatever is obscuring the body's potential for growth, the mind's potential for growth, everything is removed and a balance is maintained. All of this happens under the function of prana. And in the context of yoga and yoga sadhana, the breath becomes vital. The breath is the key wielded by Garuda, by the Guru who is Garuda, who shows us the path to our destination, the realization of the true nature of Lakshmi Narayana, of Purusha and Prakriti. The mantra we will use for the practice today is the Garuda Gayatri. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Suvarna Pakshaya Dhimahi Tanno Garuda Prachodayat. Salutations to that Supreme One. We meditate on the one who has the golden wings. You remember I said Garuda represents the wings of Vak. This is also why Andal is considered at the level of a guru. You have the Bhagavad Gita, which is the song of Bhagavan. There is a tradition that calls the Pasurams of Andal, the Tirupavai, as Bhagavati Gita, because this is the Gita. These are the teachings that have been given to us by Bhuma Devi, who appears to us as a guru, as a teacher. And so we will be linking both of these symbolisms because there's much to learn simply by looking at the world around us. This is the gift that Bhudevi gives us. This is what Andal calls out to. She says, awaken yourself. Don't get trapped in these momentary experiences here on our mundane life on earth. Keep your goal set higher so that you realize that truth here and now in this lifetime. I'd like you to please close your eyes, keep your back straight, chin down, take a comfortable seated position. we will be doing pranayama because, as I said, this is the key, this is the vehicle, this is the means that the Guru uses to teach us path to the truth. I'm going to be using a combination of three mantras. I'm going to be chanting. I'd like you to visualize yourself seated firmly on the earth. Wherever you're seated, visualize yourself seated on the earth in the lap of Bhuma Devi. Verdant nature around you, abundance of growth of foliage. The earth is fecund, full of fertility, full of life. You're seated very, very comfortably. The earth holds you safely, securely, without judgment. As you inhale, simply visualize this connection that as you're rooted, inhale is when you stretch, you're reaching out. So visualize being rooted and yet seeking as you inhale. Hold the breath. I will chant Om Goda Devyai Namaha. As you inhale, I will chant Om Goda Devyai Namaha because she's representing the earth. When you hold after inhale, I will chant Om Garudaya Namaha because it is she who's manifesting as the Guru, taking us towards the supreme visual of flight, of moving higher. And on the exhale, just visualize gratitude. I will chant Om Gurave Namaha. As you inhale, I repeat, as you inhale, visualize your connection to the earth who holds you safe and secure. But inhale, just visualize yourself stretching up, rooted and yet seeking freedom. As you hold, I will chant Om Garudaya Namaha. As you exhale, simply express gratitude to the Guru. Inhale. Om Goda Devyai Namaha. Feel your rootedness to the earth, but allow your intentions to soar. Hold your breath, saluting the teacher who is the vehicle, the means towards the end. Om Garudaya Namaha. Exhale, expressing gratitude for abundance of teachings received from all our gurus. Om Gurave Namaha. Please continue the same visual. Om Goda Devyai Namaha. Hold. Om Garudaya Namaha. Exhale in gratitude. Om Gurave Namaha. Inhale. Om Goda Devyai Namaha. Om Gurave Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Devyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Inhale. Om Goda Devyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Again, inhale. Om Godadevyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Godadevyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Godadevyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Godadevyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Godadevyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Last time. Om Godadevyai Namaha. Om Garudaya Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Just close your eyes, take a few breaths. Now we will focus on pranayama again. As I said, Marut Tattva, represented by Yam, is the air that becomes our vital prana, without which no sadhana is possible. In fact, there are a number of references that speak of pranayama as parantapas, the highest tapas, by which the trikarana shuddhi of the body, of speech, of thought, all three occur only through the practice of pranayama. We will do this practice with the visual of Garuda. As you breathe in, I would like you to visualize, as you breathe in, visualize that you're opening out the space of your heart, because we are here on earth. Vaikuntha is far above, as per this Puranic narrative. We are here on earth, earthbound because of our karma. Bhuma Devi holds us. She endures all the trampling we do upon. She has much to give us by way of knowledge. And so even before you begin for a few minutes, I'd like you to first sit, visualize this support, stable, unflinching, forgiving, compassionate support of Bhuma Devi, of the Earth Mother. Feel that rootedness. Then inhale, opening up a space in your heart. Say, ready, just expressing that willingness to receive the light of the divine within. As you inhale, visualize Mahavishnu, Mahalakshmi moving towards you on the Garuda. Hold this image as you hold your breath. On your inhale, visualize the movement. As you hold your breath, visualize them here in your heart. As you exhale, simply visualize surrender, letting go of the ego. As you exhale, just let out that ahamkara, the mahakara, ahamkara and mamakara, which constantly chatter and say, this is me, I am doing this is mine, this is for me. Just let go and bow your head down in sublimation as you hold after the exhale. Let me repeat this for a few minutes. Please visualize Bhuma Devi holding you in her protective embrace without judgment, without question. Great compassion, patience, forbearance. Feel that steadiness because this is our karma bhumi. We need a sound karma bhumi for us to endeavor. Then, the rest of the practice for the next few minutes is going to be this visual. As you inhale, visualize a seeking, invite the divine to enter as you inhale. Visualize Garuda bringing Mahavishnu, Mahalakshmi towards you, entering your heart and hold here the image of them. On your exhale, just visualize dropping all pretense, all facades, your ego, and hold after the exhale. Mentally offer a namaskar. Bow down in your mind. Again, repeat. Do this several times. Draw this power of the divine into your heart. Surrender. Let the visual go. Again, bring it in. Do this till I tell you to stop. So part 1, where you're focusing on Bhuma Devi, nurturing, nourishing, healing, protecting. Then the seeking, with the breath being the teacher, that as you inhale, you are inviting, drawing that truth to you. Hold, keep it inside. Exhale, let go of the ego. Hold after exhale, surrender, offer a manasika namaskar. Now, please visualize Mahavishnu and Mahalakshmi now in your heart. Garuda, as the Guru, is nearby. Guru has brought you to this experience, has shown you possibility, the infinite possibility that sadhana can give us. So visualize that you have enshrined Mahalakshmi, Narayana. They have been brought to you by your Guru as Garuda. So the Guru is also seated right there, whoever your Guru is. We will be alternating between the Garuda Gayatri and the Hamsa Gayatri, which is Gayatri used to acknowledge all the Gurus who are Paramahamsas. They are the ones who have mastered the secret of the breath, because the breath that goes in is believed to do the ajapa natana. Basically, the ha and the sa is the sound that is made by the breath as it moves in, and the term is called Hamsa. Paramahamsa is the one who has mastered this and who has transcended this physical embodiment and the pull of the senses represented by the Guru. So you have Lakshmi, Narayana, your Guru, in your heart. Simply offer your namaskaras. This is the last part of the visual. Visualize yourself holding this image, offering your namaskaras, offering your gratitude for all that has been received. Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Suvarna Pakshaya Dhimahi Tanno Garuda Prachodayat. Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Suvarna Pakshaya Dhimahi Tanno Garuda Prachodayat. Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Suvarna Pakshaya Dhimahi Tanno Garuda Prachodayat. In one of Kabir's couplets, says, if the Guru and Govinda were to stand before you, he asked the mind, to whom would you offer your first prostrations? And he himself is the answer is given to the Guru who showed me the path to Govinda. Take a minute to think about all the Gurus who have enriched our lives, who have shown us what true seeking is, who have shown us the purpose of our existence. Let us salute Goda Devi and I. Salutations to Krishnamacharya, Desikacharya, without whom this yoga tradition, this yoga sampradaya, this parampara would not be what it is. And salutations to all the innumerable gurus across the world for sharing the light that they have been blessed to have revealed to them, for throwing some of that light onto our minds and illumining our paths through this samsara, through our existence. Just hold this as an intention of expressing your gratitude. Just a minute. यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवा नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते श्रीमते नारायणाय नमो नमः कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि सर्वं श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु. Thank you so much for joining me. Day 18 of Dhanur Dhyana Sadhana. We meet again tomorrow. Thank you. Namaskar.